So this is my 2001 Mustang GT. It's an automatic convertible. I just got it a few weeks ago. It has about 111,000 miles on it. I paid $5,300 cash. Upon getting the vehicle, the guy said the switch was bad. It works sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't. I've seen videos of these people taking out all this crap in here, and it's difficult for them to get out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little hook thing that we can go and get. Once I pull this off, we're going to use it in like a hook and pull, because apparently this one's easy to get out, this front clip, because there's a clip on each side, but the back one can be a pain. So we've got our brand new switch. I got this for 15 bucks on eBay. See, it has all the writing on there. This one's pretty worn. This vehicle sat for a while, so it's not surprising that it's all messed up. But yeah, so first we'll start with taking this off. So let me take a second because I'm filming. I'll pop this off, and this will prevent me from having to take all this crap apart, because no one wants to take stuff apart and be worried about it being put back together. I might as well just do this the easy way. Okay, so this came off pretty easily. Just a few pops. There's some like little clips in there, and this comes out pretty easily. So this is about as far as I'm going to take it off. That way it's easy to put back together. Cigarette lighter still plugged in, and obviously I haven't touched the shifter at all. But this first piece, there's a clip here. This one's easy. Like I said, to get that one out, I just pushed my finger in here, pushed on it, pushed up. This back one's going to be the pain. So one thing that's weird to me is that you'd think that if you pushed one down and got one off, the other one would just sort of pop out, but it doesn't. So I'm going to use this little thing right here. It looked like this originally. It's like a little V. You know, you use them as like a stake to keep stuff in the ground. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend it like this, and then I'm going to use my pink pliers, because yeah, I'm cool like that. And then I'm gonna sort of make it, I'm gonna bend it so that when I stick it in here like this, I'm gonna have a hook at the end to sort of grab that back hook in there. So I'm gonna bend this real quick, and then we'll proceed with getting this thing taken care of. All right, well, I ended up getting it out. So this was the final product of the general shape that I used to get it out. So basically what I did was I snaked it in there like this behind it and just pulled out to get this sucker out of there. It took me a few designs to get it to actually work, but it's out now. This is the hardest part, and now I can just switch the switch out and pop this thing back in, and it just saved us a bunch of time and mess of trying to take this crap apart and like whatever the hell that thing is. And sometimes you have to go in here, but this will be the easiest way. So let me pop this pigtail off, and then we'll put the new switch in. So we got our old switch off, and let's pop the new one in here. Make sure you don't break those when you're getting it off. So that's on. Spin it around like that. Push that sucker back in there. That's in. Since we didn't take everything apart, now we can just sort of finagle this stupid thing back together. Piece of plastic trim or whatever it is, but thing of that back in there. That was a pleasant sound, but just pop it back in, and there it is. That's how you do it. It's pretty simple. This is the general shape here that I used. Automatics just make it difficult. If this was a manual, you could just take this whole thing apart, but basically this, I used it and pulled it out. So there's a reference for what it's sort of gonna look like. And make your own and mess with it until it works, but you'll see. It'll take a few iterations before it actually works. So there we go. I'll start the car up in a second and do the top, and we'll be good to go.